Hi guys, it's Ellie and Neely from Haus of Jaeger, and today will be the first ever Jaeger show, and this week we will be talking about a virtual fashion show.
Yeah, we're super excited. So just to explain the show to everyone, this video is from CR Runway, working with amfAR to create this virtual fashion show and also behind the scenes moments. So let's take a look at YouTube's first virtual fashion show.
Hello, fashion fans. Please start to take your seats. The fashion show is about to begin. I'm Derek Glassberg, and I'm the head of fashion and beauty at YouTube. I am so excited to welcome you to what is the first of its kind, a high fashion runway show entirely from home. It's also the first time I've gone to a fashion show not wearing any pants. A fashion show to raise funds and awareness for those in the medical community who are on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis. All of this came together under the direction of the one and only Corinne Roitfeld.
So just right off the bat, the first thing I noticed, Neely, is that it's so interesting to be able to look into these well-known people's houses. I mean, just they feel so private and personal. It almost feels invasive looking at the videos of them in their own home.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's like kind of their personal style is not only like reflected through the clothes and the styling, but through their interiors. So it breaks down that barrier that has long existed in the fashion industry that has made it inaccessible or limited to certain VIPs and runways. So it almost feels like we're welcomed visitors just sitting in our homes. So now anybody can absorb like high couture fashion.
I totally agree. Let's keep watching some more.
Hi girls, Karen and I have decided that the makeup will be focused on the smoky black eyes, not too dramatic, but quite sexy.
I think just a few squares of cool girls. Because you're all a bunch of cool girls, really. Some lazy girls, but lots of cool girls. Keep it natural. Just give it your best shot, ladies.
This is Nails by May. So I want you to paint your name. Please try with your name. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Serena. I'm here in New York in my apartment, and I'm gonna try to do a little fashion show for you.
Hi Corinne and hello world, it's Miss Fame, as seen here.
We got some great tips and looks from the legends of the industry.
So Tompis show, who I love it so much, recommended to us to do a beautiful smoky eye with a nude lip. Let's try.
So the thing is, I'm actually quarantined remotely away from my everyday apartment. So I actually don't have a lot of my everyday products with me and things like that. So we're gonna get really creative and hope for the best.
Yeah, so it's really interesting how the show is dependent on the models' like specific resources and environment, because they're isolated obviously in their homes like throughout the country and the world, so they just have what they have there. They can't really access top products or really exclusive products, stuff like that. So it's cool seeing different professionals like the makeup artists that even more accessible to the viewer. So like, oh, you can take that tips. It's not just limited to the models themselves. So I think it makes the whole show feel more natural and dynamic and engaging. And we obviously haven't seen them actually showcasing the clothes yet, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this all builds up to an actual runway show.
Yeah, just I totally agree with that point, Neely, and just going off of that, you know, these models have the biggest part, it seems like, in this virtual fashion show. They, you know, are deciding on what outfits to wear, how they choose, how they want to walk. It's just all the entertainment is totally on them and dependent on them and their personalities, which is really
cool. Especially since like they're the face of the industry. Like a lot of the other professionals obviously are sort of in the behind the scenes, sort of doing background work, but the models actually are the face. They showcase the clothes. So I think it's really important on their part to hold up this concept of the virtual fashion show, and I think they're doing a great job.
Totally.
Let's start the show.
especially with Irina's video, you can really see that there's a lower quality to the video, especially when she begins walking, which must be super frustrating for both her and the videographers editing this video.
Yeah, and even though like it may be considered poor quality or poor editing, I really enjoy how realistic it is compared to past fashion showcases. Like I was saying before, fashion shows are typically, like in the past, have been inaccessible and reserved for celebrities. But this show feels a lot more communal and accessible, along with the clothes and what they're showcasing. So the barrier of celebrity and ultra luxury is removed, and the models are no longer just faces in a magazine, but like real people in their homes. They face real problems like Wi-Fi shortages, stuff like that. So it's raw, it's imperfect, it's relatable, and for me, it's far more intriguing than just your traditional runway show. I mean, you almost have like a front row seat in the show, facing the clothes and the model, so you get to see how the garments move, details that you may not see if you're sitting rows away, like in person at a show, or if you're just looking through pictures at a magazine.
Hot and hungry teas, a stigma in every direction.
It's cool to see the different people that were shown at the beginning who speak about how they're contributing to the fashion show. It provides a sense of like cohesiveness and togetherness when you actually see the models walking, not down the runway, but in their hallways or wherever they are. And I think that's really important during this isolated time, just that sense of community and purpose, like we're all in this together.
It's kind of great to see the fashion business come together at a time like this, and I'm just so thrilled to have been asked to be a part of it. So thank you, everyone, and let's bring smiles and beauty back in fashion.
We see that this virtual fashion show requires lots of communications between all types of people. I mean, stylists, directors, models, hair and makeup artists, everyone. So, and it's just so amazing and fascinating that this fashion community is able to connect from literally all over the world to meet in this virtual space and come together and make such a beautiful, amazing show.
Yeah, it's interesting how it took a global pandemic for the fashion industry to come together and pull something off like this. I think it's really cool. Going back to House of Jaeger's values and our mission as a company, we always advocate for brand sustainability. So that means appealing to a diverse, changing audience, and as well as brand growth, which is adapting to modern innovations and values, which I think is really testing brands during 2020.
I hope you guys enjoyed our first ever Jaeger show, and tune in next week for more discussion on the latest news on what's happening in the fashion industry. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.